Hi, so are you going to pay?
Been here since 8 a.m.
I don't give a fuck how long you been here. Where's the money?
Mad.
Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments.
Hi, so are you going to pay?
Been here since 8 a.m.
I don't give a fuck how long you been here. Where's the money?
Mad.
Okay, Kim, you can come up here. Don't come up here because she's not trying.
So, I guess y'all are wondering how we got there. But before we get into this horror story, I'm going to break it down, start from the beginning. So this is her Instagram page. I was like, okay, nice work. I'm not from here. I go to school out here. So I was like, okay, I'm going to book with her. I just want some boho knotless. That's my appointment for 8 in the morning. Keep this in mind. Mind you, I want to start at 8 since it's a 6-hour service and I need to be done by 2. I got stuff to do. I wake up at 6, I was been up, and she gonna text me at 6:40 this. Read, y'all. Mind you, her service comes with the hair. You been knew I had this appointment. Why are you waiting until the day of to get this hair? Then pushing me back an hour. Now I'm supposed to be done by 3 now. But y'all see I was cool. I just said, hey, okay. Then she gonna text me again, y'all. Talking about LOL. What's funny? Now she's trying to push me back again. By this time, I should have known, like, okay, these some red flags. But that's why I just started recording. I was like, yeah, it's about to be a long day. I just had a feeling, y'all. But I couldn't just not go because it's the day before Thanksgiving. Wig already off my head. I just about to take these meeks out. Like, I got to get something done to this head. And it's the day before Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not trying to do my own head. So I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and do this. Get to her so I can get up out her chair and go on with my day. So this is me over it at 7 in the morning, just oiling my hair up, tying it up, getting ready to go. I'm like, okay, let's do this. And I stopped, got me some 7 brew because I was like, I need some coffee. You already late. Let me get my coffee. And I get to the shop. Yo, I'm not one to judge because I know everybody got something going on. But you don't have a TV playing with a TV stand watching a movie. What if I wanted to watch the movie? Didn't ask if I wanted to hear music or nothing. I asked her for a little tissue to clean that off my laptop. She gonna say she don't got one. Give me a Clorox wipe. I said, okay, whatever. She gonna kill a spider in the back. Girl, if you don't get to these damn braids, it's 2 o'clock. So now she stops, y'all. Stops. It is 3 o'clock and this is my head. The time I'm supposed to be off. This is when I really felt like God was testing my patience because it's 3 o'clock. I'm supposed to be out this lady chair. And can you believe she had the audacity to tell me that she gonna be gone for 30 minutes? She gotta go to her baby daddy house and she'll be back. So she left me.
This hairstylist is so unprofessional. I know a lot of hairstylists, if you are late to their appointment by even 15 minutes, you get charged for it, right? So why is it okay for her to be late to your own appointment? She makes you wait for an hour and 15 minutes and then has the audacity to tell you that you also have to wait again because she has to go to her baby daddy's house. She's running this business like it's a hobby. This is a business, not a hobby. You are literally trying to provide service to somebody. You have to be professional. No matter how good your work is, if you're not professional, nobody is going to want your service.
Like this, y'all, they ain't gonna see how I gotta pay half the remaining balance first. So now I'm in the chicken spot with my hair halfway done like this. 3:41, but she said 30 minutes, y'all. So now I'm like, okay, trying to stay positive, at least at 8 because I was hungry. But girl, you're supposed to be coming back doing this head like you're playing with me. So she come back an hour later and she see I'm irritated. So now her attitude real messed up. She stop again, 30 minutes mid-braid. And let me not mention I gave her the half before she left. So what you mad for? If anything, I should be the one mad, Buki. Then 15 minutes later, would y'all believe? This girl done walked out again at 5 o'clock. Y'all see it's going on 5 and I'm still at the top. The math is not math and I've been up since 6 o'clock. Been in her salon since 9. So now I'm like, what's the discount? And that's when stuff went left. And she was mad.
250 is total. But you already gave me 125.
But even after you just took a whole extra hour.
It's still 125. I told you I had to give my son some milk. So that's what I did.
With the service. So now I'm pretty sure y'all see how this was escalating. But I never said I was going to pay. I just asked what the discount was. So she proceeds to call her friends. But I never said I wasn't going to pay though.
You're asking for a discount.
Yeah, because
I think she deserves a discount. Because of you, she wasn't able to do any other thing during the day. So you came to the appointment late. And then you made her spend the whole day at the appointment. That means she wasn't able to do any other thing. So I think for that alone, she deserves a discount.
I've been here for 8 hours.
There's no need to argue.
Okay, but you were going to have people come up here, but you're a hairstylist.
Ain't nobody here.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry,
you was making
anybody
phone
come up here if you
calls.
pay the 125.
You was
So
making
we
phone
good.
calls.
We're good. You're recording, but still haven't
Yeah.
get my money yet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep recording.
So do you want the braids or do you not want the braids?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them in because I've been here for 8 hours.
It's braids, baby. This not a wig or
Yeah,
sewing or
but I was
quick
supposed to
wig,
be
baby.
here
They
since
take
8 a.m.
time.
It's
They
6
take
I
just want to say
time.
I've
So are you
grown
gonna
so
pay?
much to the point where if she's not handling me in
I
her
don't
chair
give
by
a
herself,
fuck. How long?
why am I gonna handle it?
Where's
So I
the
called my
line?
people and they
Okay,
said,
can you
okay,
come
we're
up here?
coming.
Come up here.
So
We
once
gotta
they
talk
do
about
that,
it.
she was like, just get
I didn't
out.
even get to finish them.
So this is how I left with the rods
Didn't get to
in
dip
my
them in the
hair,
water.
and
They
I'm not
still
no
stiff
bum. I
as
said, you
fuck.
know what? I
Got
still
boxes in the
somewhat,
back,
even though the
rectangles in
service
the
was
front.
shitty, I'm still gonna pay for it.
I
So I
gotta make a
paid for it.
TikTok
I just
about
didn't
this
tip
though.
her, but me not paying, that's minor. That's just me swinging. But don't worry, since I paid, God gonna swing back 100 times harder, and she gonna get whatever's going on her. She don't gotta worry about me no more. Then I post her, not even her, but just my traumatic experience. And this what my friend said. She not from here either. We both here for school, so we just be going to anybody. And she gonna cancel her appointment and still not even give her a deposit back and say a funeral like it happened overnight. So she been unprofessional. Just a little disclaimer. Good thing my friend a nail tech, so she did my nails. She was just like, friend, it's okay, come get your nails done. Then she did my hair too. Thank you, friend. Whenever you see this, just know I appreciate you. But yeah, she was like, she definitely need help. You know what, B, but it's okay, y'all, because we staying blessed. Love y'all. The hairstylist is talented. She does good work. But talent does not mean that you get away with being unprofessional, right? She made this girl lose the whole day. She couldn't do any other thing she planned. And it's the day before Thanksgiving. That's when everybody wants to shop and do all of the things that they need to do to prepare for Thanksgiving. She lost a whole day because of you. And you don't think she deserves a discount? I think she deserves that discount. You cannot treat your business like a hobby and expect to have repeat customers. It's just not going to happen. Because if a hairstylist treats me badly, I'm never going to go there again. No matter how good your work is, I might love your job, but I'm never going to come back again. Just because of that bad experience. Customer service is also as important as the quality of your work. In my opinion, this hairstylist was wrong. She was just so wrong in this situation.
Okay, let me tell y'all this horror story. So my cousin passed away in Naples, so I have to go to her funeral this weekend. So at my job, I was not able to request a full 2 days off. I was only allowed one. So I had requested Sunday because that's the day of the funeral. Saturday is the viewing, so I'm going to go to the viewing. So on Friday, I decided, okay, let me book an appointment after work. I get off work at 8, right? So I was like, okay, let me book a 10 o'clock appointment. Mind y'all, this is where I fucked up at. This lady does hair till 4 o'clock in the morning. You could book till 4 o'clock in the morning. Her booking thing literally says that. So y'all, how about I was at work and I just got a gut feeling like, just go home and go to your appointment. Just go home and go to your appointment. So y'all, how about like I clock out sick and I go home around like 6 o'clock. I text her. I said, hey, I see you doing walk-ins on your Instagram. Is it okay if I come early? She was like, yeah. No, she didn't say yeah. She said K. She said K. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever. I still went to my appointment. I get there at 6:35. Y'all, why do I get there? There's like 20 bitches just sitting in the waiting room. I'm like, okay. So it was this one ugly ass bitch. She looked at me. You could just tell when somebody, they have a dead soul. Like they just rude and ugly. So y'all, why she looked at me, mind you, it's just a whole bunch of little kids, a whole bunch of high schoolers, a whole bunch of teenagers just running around like it's a fucking playground. One of them told me, oh, you have an appointment? I said, yes. She was like, oh, show me. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, I don't have to show you nothing. So y'all, I walked out and I was like, okay, I'll come back in like when there are 2 heads down. Because my job, there was 7 people in the waiting room. Y'all, I walked back in like about like a good 10 minutes later. So I'm showing her the messages or whatever. She's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Whatever. Boom. I forgot to tell y'all, I had my sister braid down my hair. Mind you, my sister is a braider. My sister knows how to braid. She braided down my hair real nice and flat because I wasn't trying to be there all day, y'all. I told y'all, like, I have work this morning and I got off late. So I was just trying to be in and out, in and out. And then right after I get off work, I have to get on the road. So one of the punks that was in the shop, everybody's staring at me. I'm like, is everything okay? They're like, go ask Dora, go ask Dora. All I'm hearing is go ask Dora, go ask Dora. Nobody's telling me nothing. So I'm like, is everything okay? Mind you, I'm not a scary ass hoe. I'm a very outgoing person. So I'm asking them like, is it okay? Like, what's the issue? Dora comes out and she's like, why did you come braided? I was like, because I'm getting a closure. Like, y'all should have seen my face. I was so confused. I was like, because I'm getting closure. Why did she say, give her refund, leave my shop?
Okay, how is that such a big problem? I do hair sometimes too. And if somebody has already done the braiding, that's like half the job done. So I don't see why that's such a big problem that she wants to cancel her appointment over. Provided the braiding was done well, I really don't think that's a problem. And also, did she write it on her website that do not come braided? Because if you didn't tell people don't come in braided, how are they supposed to know?
Just like that, y'all. She said, give her a refund, you could leave. I said, why? She walked away. So, y'all, all her little minions, all them little teenagers, all her little minions, they're over here looking scary, like looking at each other. I'm like, what did she say? They're like, she said she's not doing your hair. I said, why? They were like, because she's not doing it. I said, what? And then Dora come back out and she's like, oh, request the refund, request the refund. Mind y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, she was doing a sale, a $200 bob sale. It was $270, but if you paid her before the day of the appointment, it was $200. So I had already cash apped her. She was like, oh, request it. And then I was sitting in this chair. She told me, get up, go sit over there. I said, and she was like, matter of fact, leave. I said, I'll sit right here, but I'm not leaving until I get my deposit back. The fuck? No. So I'm sitting there. Y'all, she leave or whatever, boom, whatever. So I'm sitting down. Girl, all the girls are scared as fuck, scared as fuck. Mind y'all, these are people that is supposed to be doing, like, working for her. They're supposed to be working for her. They're all scared as fuck of her. Nobody could speak up. Everybody's scared as fuck. So, y'all, how about I was sitting there and I started testing her. I was like, I was so fucking mad, y'all. I was so mad. So I get up and I'm like, I'm gonna go speak to her. So, y'all, why do I get up? And I'm like, I'm gonna go try to speak to her calmly and try to explain to her, like, baby, I have a funeral to go to. I don't have time to play these games. Like, please, I'm just here to get my hair done. Just do my hair so I can leave. Y'all, why do I get back there? She's like, get the fuck from around me. If you come back here again, it's gonna be smoke. It's gonna be smoke. Bitch, I got mad. I was like, why the fuck are you yelling? Why the fuck are you yelling? I just gave my...
Stories like this is the reason why I do my own hair by myself or I just wear a wig. Because I cannot deal with this kind of nonsense. Imagine paying $200 of your own hard-earned money, and that's a sale, to end up with attitude like this. I think this is just so unprofessional. You're literally driving away the customer.
Fucking refund. Like, bitch, I got mad as fuck. So she slams the door shut on me. Everybody in the shop is staring. Everybody in the shop is staring. I'm like, oh my god, like, this bitch cannot be serious. So, y'all, everybody's staring. Everybody's scared as fuck. Like, nobody's speaking up for me. Nobody's telling her like she's dead ass wrong. Nobody's saying nothing. Everybody just looking around like Jesus coming. So yeah, I began to text her. I'm like, Dora, I just need my hair done, please. Like, bitch, at this point, I don't even want to fight no more. Please just do my hair. Please just do my hair. Like, this is not the time to be canceling on me, bitch. It's 8 o'clock at fucking night. Everybody's booked. Nobody's gonna do a fucking bob last minute. I could not find nobody. I'm not gonna sit over here and do a bond day myself. Like, no. I start testing her like all nice and shit. I'm like, Dora, please, I just want my hair done. Please, I'm not on the top of time and just do my hair. Y'all, why did she proceed to tell me, oh, I came in there mad as fuck? I was mad because she said I had braids in my head. And she said, oh, my people must be real patted away. May God bless you, Dora. May God bless you. So she was like, oh, and bitch, you paid a discount. Like, you didn't even pay full price. And you coming here talking to me crazy. I said, money was never the issue. I will pay. Like, I'll pay extra, whatever you want. Please, I just need my hair done. And I'm going to insert those messages. So, y'all, she's supposed to be doing, like, an apprenticeship or whatever, y'all. It was about 10 kids just playing in my motherfucking hair. Dora didn't do my hair, y'all. Do you see how fucked up this is? Like, y'all think it look good from far away? I have to fix it when I get home. This shit is ugly as fuck. It was 10 kids playing in my hair. It was 2 people that walked out the shop, hair ugly as fuck. All the kids was just playing in people's hair, like just walking around, coming in and out, smoking. There was one of them barefoot. It was a child running around, and then they was just like bringing around Rosie. This person telling my son, oh, I don't want to break down. The other one telling my son, oh, I don't want to put on the cap. You put on the cap. They over here arguing. It was just too much going on. And y'all, she had like 14 people in the shop at the same time, and she just dancing, drinking liquor, walking in and out. I would never book her. Don't ever book her a day in your life. And that's just that.
It's like a nightmare situation, honestly. You paid your hard-earned money to go get your hair done, and then you get treated with this kind of attitude. Even if she was upset with you, anger is not a form of communication. Communicate with her that she wasn't supposed to come in with braids, and find a way to fix the problem, not the whole attitude. What's the point of that? Now you've lost a customer that will never come to your shop again. How do you expect to grow your business if you are this unprofessional? You lack communication skill, your customer service skill is zero. Like, how do you expect to grow your business? And then at the end of the day, it's not even the person that she booked that ended up doing her hair. In my opinion, never go back there again.
When your body telling you something, you listen. I lie to you not. Soon as I sat down in that chair, I knew something was not going to go well for me. I lie to you not. I had my hair dyed at least 10 times in a hair salon only. I only let them dye my hair because I don't even play that coloring games. My nose was burning from all the bleach she was putting on my head. I never experienced that before, even when I went ginger. I know I had a lot of new growth, but to bleach my hair to turn into a medium brown that's on the ends, that never ever happened to me. I wish I was over exaggerating this whole thing. I was sitting there for a whole shift, 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., babe. I literally was washed about 5 times, 5 to 4 times. I'm not even exaggerating. They kept putting stuff in my hair, washing me, sitting me under dry. Washing me, sitting me under dry. You can only imagine. You know how long you be under them dryers. In these moments, I really be trying to work on my fruits of the spirit because I wanted to spaz so bad. But I'm sure if I did that, they would have let me walk out of their salon with bleach still processing in my head. Who finna take them chances? Mind you, I don't know that much about hair. So I'm asking questions, but whole time I've had this color up. This is probably my 4th time touched up, so I'm pretty aware of how the process goes. And not only that, I've been to them about 2 to 3 times. They actually started my color, so why not go back to the people who started my color? You wouldn't think anything would go wrong. Look at how dark of a brown this is. She continuously gave me that book time about pick your color after I showed her, and I kept telling her, give me exactly what this is. She kept making me choose it, and I know she was doing that because she wanted me to be wrong, and if I didn't like my hair, she would have blamed it on me. Now, why would you bleach my hair to put this dark of a brown on my head, and now it's not even brown, it looks black? You would have thought she never touched up my roots. This is after she bleached my hair. That brown in the book was a medium brown. This is black. Part 2 coming up. I need to calm down.
What's the whole point of bleaching her hair if you're just gonna dye it to be black? You should have just left it as it was, right? This is very much giving I lied on my resume because this hairstylist doesn't seem to know what she's doing. I don't know how to dye hair, but I know that there's no point in bleaching your hair just to dye it black, especially if you started with black hair. You wasted your time, and I hope you don't have any damage from all the processing that it sounds like they did on your hair.
Part 2 of yet another unfortunate hair salon horror story. This was a Dominican hair salon. I've been to them before. They actually started my color. They did my color about 2 to 3 times max. So me going back, I wouldn't have thought that they would definitely tear my head up like that. She parted my hair in 2 sections, which I'm used to because I have half and half. When she started bleaching the back of my head, it was a little bit unusual, but I'm like, I know the back of my head is bleached, so I didn't mind it. But as she started moving up, I started questioning her. I questioned them the whole way through. I said, excuse me, ma'am, are you supposed to bleach my whole head? I don't think that's correct. I never got a bleach before. They want to keep telling me, yes, we have to bleach your hair to get that desired look. I said, wow, okay, sure. They supposed to do this, right? So I don't want to question them too much, but mind you, this is unusual, so I texted my hairstylist from Chicago, who touched up my hair from what they did previously, and she did not fumble. So because she snapped on my hair so well, I had to text her and get her opinion on what they were doing because in my spirit, I felt like it was not finna go well, and I'm panicking at that moment they started bleaching my whole head. So this is me texting her, and you can pause if you want, me telling her that I'm feeling like they're doing it wrong, and she's telling me what they're probably doing, and this is and that. She's telling me to give them a chance. So I'm like, okay, she's telling me to calm down, give them a chance. I'm going to give them a chance, but I'm going to keep them updated. The lady kept telling me to pick my 2 half and half colors. So I'm just blue because I'm steady showing her whatever color this is, you give it to me. They never had me pick my colors before. I'm never good at picking the right colors. So I text my hairstylist and I asked her what kind of blonde did I get. She told me to blonde. I didn't mind her telling me to blonde because last time I went to a shop and they did half and half. They gave me sandy blonde. I didn't want sandy, so I asked my stylist because I didn't want a weird blonde in my head. Whole time I'm already thinking they got their mind made up on what color I'm gonna get because at this moment I'm already blonde. And you steady handing me this book to choose my color, so you telling me you don't know what color I'm getting? Yeah, the last part, which is part 3, will be up. I need to breathe.
That lady was just playing in your head. She didn't know what she was doing. My assumption would be that she's a new hire and she's probably doing an apprenticeship or something, because it's obvious she doesn't know what she's doing. Based on the research I've done about dyeing hair, I learned that you are not supposed to dye the hair you've dyed in the past. You are only supposed to dye the new growth, right? And this lady is dyeing your hair from the roots to the tip. She's gonna fry your hair. You're gonna have no hair left after this appointment. I think the moment she started feeling like this girl did not know what she was doing, she should have told her to wash her hair and go find someone that knows what she's doing. Because you don't want this woman to be washing your hair and you're seeing your hair on the floor. So, in my opinion, she should have left.
Part 3, the last part of my hair salon horror story. Now, let me remind you, after I showed them this picture, they told me they had to bleach my hair after they already started bleaching my hair and told me they had to bleach it to get this color. They said that once they started bleaching my hair, right? But why did they give me the book again? So I'm sitting in the chair for 5 minutes trying to figure out what colors I'm gonna pick. And I finally picked my 2 colors. What could go wrong? I'm blind. How dark can it get? What's funny is out of the 2 colors I picked, she told me I should do a different blonde because she think it would fit the picture more. But you couldn't tell me the brown I chose would be that dark. On the page, it was not black. It was a medium brown. Oh, child. This is looking like a medium brown, no? This is looking like a medium brown. Why is it getting darker and darker by the second? So I say, ma'am, this is not the brown that was in the book. You know she had the nerve to tell me this is synthetic hair. This is a different type of hair. It's going to show up different on your hair. So why would you show me that catfish book and tell me to pick a color when it's not going to be the exact color? You know she had the nerve to bring. First of all, synthetic hair don't even dye. And she brought me the bottle.
But if you want a specific color, you can mix multiple colors to get that color, right? So I don't really think that's a valid excuse though. I know that sometimes when you're dyeing hair, it looks darker when it's wet, and when you wash it out, the color fades a little bit, right? But still, this color that I'm looking at is still a little bit too dark. This is almost black, and she's looking for a dark brown. So I don't know, this is not looking good at all.
She used y'all and said this the one you picked, and y'all looking at what I'm looking at, right? It's black. It's black. Run it back. My hair is black. You bleached it to make it what be. Once I chose that brown one, you bleached my hair. You shouldn't have never let me settle with that. Baby, I text my hairstylist what was going on. She told me to tell them to lighten it up, and I just let them blow dry, and I left that salon. I definitely told them I didn't like it, but did they care? No. You know, she told me, she said, that's the color you picked, and that is going to line up when I wash it. I had to leave. I had to. My friends literally went in mama mode, ready to go back up to the salon with me and told me to call them back and everything. Then while my friend finna finish my hair, I see this real bad breakage in the middle of my head. I gets to crying because I never had any damaged pieces like that in my head. So I feel like they did it because y'all played in my head that whole time. What else can I possibly think? I only wear wig braids. Why is my hair missing? The brown did line up after I told them to lift it, but I still don't like it. It's still a bit too dark for me, and I don't care if it's cute to you. I don't like it. It's not what I wanted. Anyways, I called them back when I was able to fully express my non-liking to my hair, and they had the nerve to tell me to come back so they could fix it. But I'm gonna start a live just to get y'all the rest of the details. I don't want to keep giving y'all parts.
I'm not surprised you had breakage in your hair. I'm actually surprised you didn't even have more breakage from that. Because if you overly process your hair, it's gonna break. She bleached the new growth, and she also bleached the areas that were already dyed. I'm surprised you don't even have more breakage than that. Once you find a stylist you can trust, just stick to one person that does your hair consistently. I'm assuming this is one of those places that they assign a stylist to you based on whoever is in the shop when you come in, right? So in my opinion, don't go back there again. Find a stylist you can trust and just stick to that stylist, because all of this drama is not worth it. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments.